Don in London, hello. My videos all about recovery from addiction to either substance and behaviour. My addictive substance, alcohol, now in recovery one day at a time, and my behaviour could be equally addictive towards people, places, things, work, relationships, always going to extremes, trying to fill a gap inside me. So these days, aiming for balance and experiencing the now of life, living in the moment, that spiritual connection to reality. So I share here the daily reflections from this book, which is from AA, Alcoholics Anonymous. Never speak for AA, never can, never will. I just speak for myself. And people in the fellowship of AA speak their experience, strength and hope where they will, usually in meetings of AA. So for today, September 2nd, the daily reflection is this: finding a reason to believe. The willingness to grow is the essence of all spiritual development. So in other words, as we learn in the moment of now, so we get connected to our spiritual being, which is consistent with feeling the moment of now. It goes on to say, a line from a song goes, and I look to find a reason to believe. It reminds me that at one time I was not able to find a reason to believe that my life was all right. Even though my life has been saved by coming to AA, 3 months later I went out and drank again, which is not unusual. We keep on coming back until something sticks and we find that the one-day program works. Someone told me, you don't have to believe, and you don't have to believe in anything until you believe it. Aren't you willing to believe that there's a reason for your life, even though you may not know yourself what that reason is, or that you may not sometimes know the right way to behave? When I saw how willing I was to believe there was a reason for my life, then I could start to work on the steps. That's the 12-step action program, where we put the principles and the toolkit to change our attitudes and behaviour on a daily basis. Now, when I begin with I am willing, I am using the key that leads to action, honesty and openness to a higher power moving through my life. And that openness to a higher power moving through my life, for me, is my connection to good conscience and an understanding of God which works for me. And for me, God is truth, God is love, God is working through others, where I gain wisdom, in fellowship and often elsewhere. And at the end of these videos, I will always share the serenity prayer, which is to help me find balance when things may not be so. And it goes like this, and it's to God or good conscience, as you choose and come to understand or are willing to believe. God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, courage to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference, for me, is just for today.